Hey guys, it's Miss Bowles, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a Halloween haunted house puzzle. Don't have a blank puzzle? That's fine. I'm going to show you how to make one out of a sheet of paper if you don't have one. So go ahead and tune in and watch the steps so you can create your own haunted house puzzle. Here's the start process of our Halloween haunted house puzzle. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to start at the bottom and I'm going to draw a curved line. I think to make it a little bit spookier, I'm not going to use the straight lines. And then I'm going to go up here, curve down, and you can pause the video as you need to help you follow the steps. So this is going to be a spooky haunted house. Going back up around up here. And I'm making another line that's almost like half of a triangle. And then I'm going to loop back down here and curve. And then I'm going to make little points. And this is going to be the top of my house right here. So I'm going to make another triangle. And it almost looks like an arrow at the top. And we're going to come back down, make it a little bit symmetrical right here, which means it looks almost the same if you put a line down the middle. If you folded it, they would meet in the middle. So then I'm going to go back up and around. I don't want this part to be exactly symmetrical, but they're going to look a little bit alike. So right now I have most of my haunted house outline done. But I'm going to add some windows and a door. Gotta have a door to get into the haunted house. So I'm just gonna make a simple rectangle, and then I'm gonna put a doorknob on it because we definitely need a doorknob for anybody to get in. And I'm gonna add some windows. I'm gonna go up here and add 2 more windows that are rectangular shaped. And I'm going to add one right here and on the other side. And then I'm going to go to the top and I'm going to add a window right here at the top and 2 more right here. And the cool thing about the windows, you could go back in with a pencil or use your marker, or if you have a fine tipped marker, that would probably be best. And you can go back in and you can draw pictures in the windows. Like if I want to make a ghost here, I can put a ghost in my window. I could put a vampire in my window. Bats. I'm just going to draw a couple ghosts in mine. I'm going to keep on going with the outline because you can color it in. I don't think you need to see me color everything in. So I'm going to go back behind the house and draw a piece of a circle. And this is going to be a big moon that's going to be behind the house. And in my moon, I'm going to add a couple little bats. And they don't have to look perfect. And I'm going to add over here, I'm going to do the outline of a witch. It's going to be a shadow. And That just means that she's blocked by the light and it produces a shadow here. And I'm gonna make sure her nose is kind of big, and I'm going to have her flying on a broomstick, I think. So here's her broomstick, her hands, her dress is gonna hang a little bit over, and then down here, I'm gonna draw the broom. Feet, she's gonna have some witchy shoes on. And I'm gonna add some hair right here. So we have our witch, we have a bat. Do another bat if you wanted to. And then down at the bottom, I'm just gonna draw like a shadow of a cat. So I'm gonna just do a circle and then 2 little tiny triangles. And of course, since it's Halloween, I'm gonna make my cat black. And I think she needs to have a pretty looking tail that's a little curvy on the end. Oh. So we have the witch, we have the cat. Now I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna get my yellow marker. And actually, if you use a highlighter, that's a good tip to make the moon really bright. But I'm doing the windows right now, so I'm gonna color them in yellow. And I'm gonna make sure I don't color over top of my ghost. And I'm gonna make my door, I think I'm gonna make my door purple. And I'm gonna make my doorknob yellow. And this is my moon, so I'm gonna go back. I have like a highlighter color to do my moon, but you could use a yellow crayon or a yellow marker. And if you want to color in your moon before you do the shadows, you could do that. So like even now, if I want to add more shadows, I could do it because yellow is a lighter color than black, and the black marker will still show up over top of the yellow. So now I have my moon almost colored in. Taking my time, I'm making sure that I'm trying to go in the same direction with my coloring so it doesn't look sloppy, especially if I'm using crayons. See, even when I go over the black, it's no big deal because the yellow is so much lighter. So I have my moon colored in, and the house is going to be completely colored in black. And I've already done one just to show you whenever it's completely colored in, that's what the black looks like. But I'm gonna add some different colors to the sky over here, because if you leave all the pieces white on your puzzle, it's gonna be really hard to build that puzzle. So go ahead and color some of your background. You could make it fade into different colors. That means kind of go from one color to another color that's similar. Like if I have blue, purple's not too far off of a color from blue, so I could have it kind of fade into purple a little bit. This is where you're going to add color and detail to your picture, however you want to make it. I took my black marker and just added some lines to make it look like a dead tree to the haunted house. I can't wait to see which colors and detail that you guys added. I hope you guys enjoyed that craft and creating your own haunted house puzzle. And just a quick tip for you all, if you need a way to store that puzzle, you can take a Ziploc baggie and put the pieces in there so you don't lose any of the pieces. And if you have a Sharpie at home, you can put the title of the puzzle on the bag so you know what's in there. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see y'all later.